Hello, LifeSite friends. My name is Nick Marmoleo, and I'm proud to be able to bring to you today Jacinta Rigi, coordinator of LifeSite News' new activist initiative called LifeSite League. Jacinta, welcome to the program. It's great to be with you here on the eve of the March for Life.
Thank you so much, Nick. I'm so happy to be here and to be speaking with you today.
Yeah, it's great. For those in our audience who may not have heard of our new initiative, LifeSite League, can you explain to our viewers what that is, what that's all about? We've been running some promotional advertisements in our shows of late to kind of try to capture the spirit of what we're doing. But if you can go ahead and speak to LifeSite League's mission and what it's all about, that'd be great.
Yeah. So LifeSite League is a movement that really is making an impact on our society, and we're working on transforming our culture for Christ. So LifeSite has really realized that we are living in a world that defaces Christ's name, murders God's children in the womb, is taking over our faith. And LifeSite has realized that enough is enough. And we are here to bring awareness to the pro-life movement and to our faith. And we're trying to really get people, especially the youth and our next generation, involved and to stand up for the truth and to stand up for just what is morally right. So many people have been asking LifeSite for the past couple years, well, what can I do to help? How can I be, how can I take a stand? What can I do to make a difference? And that's how LifeSite League was born. We are a source for people of all ages to share the truth and to stand up for their faith and to stand up ultimately for Christ. So there are three ways that you can join the league. You can join as a prayer warrior, as an activist, and then you can also join as a citizen journalist. So just to kind of explain exactly what those are, a prayer warrior, your job is to pray for any intention that we may have within the league, any prayer requests that we have for our country, for our world. If there's an abortion bill that's being passed that we need your prayers on, we're going to let you know. And your job is simply to pray because that's our strongest weapon that we have. As an activist, you go to pro-life events. You not only go to pro-life events, but you're also trying to start pro-life events in your communities. You let us know when they're happening so that we put them on our website and we can spread the word to everyone so that we can get as many people to go as possible. And then a citizen journalist, which is the most exciting thing that we have that we're really excited about, is you are able to send us through our website videos, photos of anything that you think is newsworthy that we should know about so that we can have our writers write articles on them. And also, you are able to write articles about pro-life events that you may go to, and they will be published on LifeSite League's website. So yeah, it's easy. You can sign up as all three, just one or two, whatever works for you. But yeah, we're really excited about LifeSite League and to get people involved.
That's awesome. What is LifeSite League's website? What's the URL link so that everyone knows?
So it's www.lifesite news/LifeSite League. And also you can go on LifeSite News website and go to the tab and you'll see it right on top. It says LifeSite League on there and everything's available for you right on our page.
That's awesome. I think one of the things that's really neat about LifeSite League is it really dovetails with the journalistic work of LifeSite. So for those who are participating in the league, if correct me if I'm wrong, if for those who are participating, they're buying into, they're on board with LifeSite's, pro-life worldview in the world. So it's kind of a neat thing. Like, if you go to if you see something from the league, in other words, it's going to be reflective of LifeSite's general perspective and reporting. And that would
Yeah,
that be the case?
exactly. So if you're a follower of LifeSite, if you read their articles, if you love everything that they publish, you're going to want to join, LifeSite League. We really are here just especially to be a resource for people because, I mean, when I was in college, I was a huge pro-life activist, but I didn't have any events to go to.
Hmm.
So, you can go to our website and we already have just for the next couple of months pages of events that are happening and even more to add, and we're getting more every day. So we're just, simply, we do want to be a resource for everyone, but we also want to report on the truth as well. So send us in anything that you can. But yeah, we are straight aligned with LifeSite News. So if you love LifeSite News and what we publish, you're going to love LifeSite League as well and be a supporter.
Awesome. That's really cool. And speaking of big events, tomorrow we have the March for Life. And we have a gathering with LifeSite League. You're going to be there, I understand. Can you tell us what we're doing? When I'm going to be there, I'm excited about that, and I know a bunch of other LifeSiters, LifeSite Leaguers will be, on the ground to witness and also to pray. Can you tell us a little bit about what's happening with LifeSite League, sponsored by LifeSite News, at the March for Life?
Yeah, so this is my first time going, so I'm very excited. It's such an honor, especially to be going with LifeSite as my first time. But yeah, LifeSite News is so excited to be attending the March for Life this week. You know, just last week, LifeSite reported that, abortion killed 44.6 million children, people worldwide.
Hmm.
And that was more than any cause of death that has happened in our not only our country, but just in the world. It's more than suicide, more than car accidents, more than any illness. So it's still suffering, even with the overturn of Roe v. Wade, our country is still suffering and God's children are still being ripped from the womb. And LifeSite League is so proud, to attend the march and, be there for the most important movement of our lives. So we decided John Henry Weston will also be there, which, people will be so excited to see him, to meet him, they can interact with him. But yeah, so we decided we are going to meet at 11 a.m. The march starts at noon at the National Gallery of Art. The address for that is the National Gallery of Art West Building, and it's 565 Madison Drive Northwest in DC. And we will meet there at 11 a.m. with John Henry Weston, and we are going to pray the rosary together. It's our strongest weapon, and we are excited to start the march off right. And we really want to just be unified with everyone there and start by praying. And we hope that the League members leave the march, with an inspiration and a drive, to truly make a difference. And we hope that they leave wanting to make a change. But we're so excited to meet everyone, and we'll start it off with the rosary, which is the best way possible.
That's awesome. I agree 100%. I mean, the rosary wins wars. We know that, through Our Lady. And there is no better way to really enact your pro-life work. And, a lot of people have asked me since the overturning of Roe v. Wade, why is there still a march? And you've just spelled it out. The fact is, abortion is still on the move. The culture of death is still trying to ensnare the lives of babies and children and mothers and families, and it does not rest. And so we have an obligation. We have still a duty and a job. Like Roe v. Wade was the beginning. Now we have to take that success and march it into the states, prayerfully and with activism. And so it's really neat to see LifeSite engage in this new way with citizen journalists who are on the ground, who, with an iPhone and, a heart for God and a heart for life, able to communicate, anything that they encounter in their work, but also, or witness. So it's really exciting to see, and this sounds really great.
Yeah. And I mean, just even at the March for Life, I know last year one of my friends, and I mean, it didn't go viral because it wasn't on mainstream media, because none of this stuff is, which is the huge reason why we do it, because nothing like this is reported on mainstream media, even
Yeah.
Fox News or whatever. But yeah, she got like punched in the face by someone who is obviously pro-abortion, and that wasn't seen anywhere. So it's like things like that happen, right, that we witness, these news stories that we witness every day, that's going to happen at the March for Life. So that's why we really want people, we're going to try to get people to sign up even before we march, so that they know they can send us anything that they get, even just photos, because it's a beautiful event that's happening. But yeah, when Roe v. Wade was overturned, that's when the fight began. That's like now we start even harder
Yeah.
because I mean 44.6 million. That's not a number we can have and that we can deal with.
Agreed, 100%. Is there, in addition to our website or LifeSite League's website, is there a Twitter page or any sort of social media yet established for LifeSite League? So, say for example, someone can tag, they get a cool photo and they want to share it with the league on social media. Is there a way for activists to do that?
Yeah, so actually, so we have an Instagram page. We also have a Facebook page for people, but Instagram is our big social media platform.
Okay.
But for the March, we will be reporting everything as long as you tag LifeSite News for Twitter. Twitter is going to be reposting everyone once they tag LifeSite News. So we don't have a league Twitter yet, but everything, whether you see something, want to tweet live things that are happening at the march, just, um, tweet at LifeSite News, and we are going to be reposting everything all
That's
day long.
amazing.
So,
Awesome. And we're going to have some additional coverage from the March, more of a comprehensive coverage that'll include some of this. That will be on our Tuesday, John Henry Weston show, the Tuesday after the March for Life, as we compile everything and hopefully some of our on the ground reporting. Jacinta, I know we'll be following you with a camera. We're going to have John Henry Weston. We're going to be following him with a camera. And I think it'll be a lot of fun, hopefully, but also really invigorating and another stride for life in the pro-life movement. And it's really exciting,
I'm
and I'm looking forward to
excited.
being there.
Yeah. I'm excited, and especially to be interviewing people. I did this in college once, where I went to a March for Life in Boise and had so many people that I interviewed that had incredible stories about having abortions themselves. So that's another thing, and how they've changed their lives since then. So I'm excited to hear people's stories and just be inspired by it. So I can't wait.
Yeah, me neither. And one of the awesome things about the March for Life is you do get a lot of these different groups where it's immediately identifiable, like what their story is or what their angle is or where they're coming from, whether it's, Silent No More or American Life League or any number of pro-life groups or just a parish that's, dedicated to fighting for life and that shows up in mass with the parishioners. I mean, there's the Knights of Columbus. There's a lot of different groups coming from all over, specifically the Catholic Church. But that brings up another question about LifeSite League. Do you have to be Catholic to participate?
No, not at all. You can be, Christian, anything. As I mean, if you're supporting the pro-life movement, it doesn't matter what religion you are. You can join the league.
Got it.
And obviously, we aren't just, advertising in the pro-life movement because, we want people, if there's rosary rallies that are happening. We had someone in New Jersey just hold a rosary rally there was an LGBTQ event happening and they were across the street. And they were praying the rosary. So anything like that, you can, let us know and we will post those events. But obviously our big platform is the pro-life movement. But yeah, no, you don't have to be Catholic. You can be any religion, of course. We're gonna accept all the prayers we can get, especially.
Awesome. Yeah, as long as you're fighting for life and
Yep.
on board with the mission of what that means, welcome aboard.
Yep.
Awesome. Well, Jacinta, this has been wonderful speaking with you today. I look forward to seeing you at the march here and tomorrow. And this was really exciting. And God bless you and have a safe trip from Idaho. And we'll see, hopefully, all of you LifeSiters on the ground. And one last thing, even if you can't join us at 11 a.m. In our rosary outside the National Gallery of Art, please do not hesitate to pray the rosary from wherever you are at home. Your prayers make all the difference, and we definitely feel it here at LifeSite.
Yes. Thank you so much for having me. I'm so excited and I can't wait to hopefully see everyone. And yeah, join LifeSite League, please.
Awesome. All right. God bless you. Have a great day, and we'll see you at the march.